Hi, this is Teach the Teller with another episode of Guess What It Is. Today is kind of fun. I'm going to do a little sports items. I'll bet none of you have ever seen this, unless you're as old as I am. This is a sports piece of sports equipment. When I was in high school, my freshman year, this was back in the 60s, we used to play football with leather football helmets. And the leather football helmets would get all sweaty and wet and gross. And when you take them off, they would shrink. And when you would open them up to put them on the next day, you'd break the dang helmets. So this would go in the ears of a football helmet, kind of like you put them in your shoes today. And this was a leather football helmet stretcher, and it went in the ear holes of a football helmet to keep its shape. So that's kind of a fun one that you won't see very often. And I'm going to show one more today. These are really kind of an interesting ones. I doubt that most of you have ever seen these. You'll know exactly what these are when I explain it to you, but when you look at them right now, you'll have no idea. These are called quoits. And a quoit, it was synonymous to the word discus. And back in the first Olympiad, they actually played the game with something similar to this, with discuses. And it's an Old English game, and the game is basically horseshoes. And you throw it to a hob, a stake in the ground, and the stake is usually set in a 3-foot piece of clay. In the United States, we play horseshoes in a sand pit. But these were set literally 11 yards apart, and the 3-foot square clay, you would try to throw this on the ring in the clay. They became long quoits, and they were 18 yards between them. And in 1930s, the English and the Scottish played this game together, and they still do it today, literally 90 years later. So this is the game of quoits, and it's horseshoes with a closed horseshoe, basically. So kind of fun to see, and each team has a different color, so you can see what they look like. So that's today's lesson. Have a great one. Thanks for watching. Teach the Teller.